We had such a wonderful date. We were talking so funny. It was really flowing, and we exchanged contacts, and now she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Well, what happened? I wonder, Natalie, did you pay her to go on a date with me? Why this woman said no after we had such a wonderful, great and engaging conversation? It's one of the recent comments that I've heard from a client, and I would like to give an answer and give more ideas about why women say no after the first meeting, or actually, can they say no? Do they have a choice? Or they have to agree with everything, right? My name is Natali Koval. I'm an international matchmaker with hundreds of happily married couples between Ukrainian women, foreign men, and the couples live all over the world. They raise their children. There are more than 67 children born, and actually more are coming. So I'm happy to share my positive experience about matchmaking, and I believe this will help you strengthen your love story that already exists or create a new love story. So let's talk about rejection and why women say no. My opinion may be somewhat biased because I'm a matchmaker and I'm in the process. But if you want to hear unbiased opinions, I'm happy to share contacts of my existing couples. Men are happy to talk and support new coming men in the community of the matchmaking boutique by Natali Koval. Just ask me that you want to talk to somebody. The contacts are in the description to this video, and I will share someone who is near you or has a similar job or has similar experience, and you can talk to this man and you can hear his unbiased opinion. Being rejected, men think immediately that he's not rich enough for her, not strong enough, not good enough, not smart enough. What is it? Why women really reject? Well, there are many reasons, and they are all personal. And to understand the personal reason, it's the best to come to my matchmaking interview service and talk about it from a psychological point of view. I can help you make an emotional accounting of your, let's say, emotional assets, and show more of your strong points and reboot your weaknesses, let's say, if they exist, of course. Well, in most of the cases, when men get rejected, it's not about their looks, money, style, or intellect. It's about the self-confidence. It's about the power that you have or you're lacking. Women feel it and they are reacting to it. So in order to boost your confidence, here are some ideas. Learn how to communicate to women. Read some books about emotional intellect. Learn more about culture. Learn more about the woman that you're actually talking to. Study her profile. Understand what is really important to her, what things are her goals, and what things she cares about. And then build your conversation around that. People love attention. And when you are giving this attention, you are getting it back. So when a woman understands that you have things in common, they want to spend more time with you and they want to get to know you better. Also, when you have a good matchmaker as your friend or at your supporting side, you can get more ideas or more know-how to communicate to certain women and get a win situation. When you like a woman, you want to understand her. You want to understand what makes her happy, what makes her laugh. You are telling her compliments. You are making her feel good and strong. You are trying to find a lot of keys to her heart, and your communication, your curiosity about things that you have in common not only makes your conversation stronger, but also gives more reasons for the woman to stay and to really learn what is so great about you too. So I recommend you on focusing on what is so great about this woman, why she can be a good wife, why we can make it work together. And even the most attractive woman will feel that, will be focusing on your personality rather than other material things or whatever things you are afraid about. Women are looking for men who have and express proactive behavior in getting to know these women. So what is proactive behavior? Is actually engaging her in the conversation, talking about her, making it a dialogue, talking more about the real things and not to make her feel upset or guilty or making her feel less important or so. There were recent rejections that happened in communications of our clients, and I would like to describe some of these situations and give you ideas how to avoid them. So what are the recent rejections we have? Yeah, you want to know? Yeah, we have rejections when women say no to some men just because they don't feel connection. And when they don't feel connection, what happens? What is wrong? Okay, first of all, the no question is, why are you still single? Meaning, what is really wrong with you? That's what women feel when you are saying that. What is really wrong with you? That you're so attractive, smart, you're bright, you're great. Why are you single? Well, first of all, does a woman have to be married? Well, nowadays we are free to choose who to marry and when to marry and what is the right person for ourselves. And only in the cultures that you have to be married point, this is considered as a guilt of a woman that she's attractive and isn't married. Nothing is wrong. It's just okay to be single and choose. And to give you the answer to this stupid question, let's put it this way, well, I'm becoming judgmental, sorry about that, but to give an answer, people are single and not married and not in a relationship because they have expectations. First of all, these are expectations to themselves. These are requirements they put to themselves to be better people, richer, kinder, nicer, stronger, you name it. And then they have the same expectations to a partner. And when a person does not meet these expectations, they just don't begin a relationship. It's easy. That's easy like that. And when you start communicating to a woman and asking her more questions about her life, her hobbies, her interests, the way her day goes, and everything that is important for her in life and throughout communication, you will understand why she's still single. You will understand the expectations she has, and you will see whether you want to meet those expectations and whether these things unite you together and you can be more fun together than alone. And you don't really have to ask this question because it shows your weaknesses. Well, then I'm again diving into psychology, but let's talk more about rejections. Another reason was the man didn't pay attention to her. He wasn't telling compliments, and she loves them. Remember, every beautiful woman loves compliments regardless of the number of compliments you're telling them. They just like it, and when she's sending you a picture, you acknowledge that she looks gorgeous. When she is sending you some funny little video, you have to react on it. Otherwise, she will think that it doesn't really matter to you and her beauty isn't that important, but it is, right? People were rejecting each other because they found out that they have totally different attitudes towards life, and continuing this kind of communication was wrong. So why wasting each other's time? It's a better person somewhere else rather than just dedicating it to somebody that your values are so different. It's also about lifestyle. It's also about life comfort. It's also about having the resources and using the resources to create necessary life comfort you have. And when women see that, some women say, for example, say that, I have a better life than he has. He has more money, but I have a better life. My life is more interesting. I'm doing more things with the little money I make. And if we get together, imagine we get married, he will just make me stay home, cook borscht and raise kids. And life is more than that. So they decide not to get into. And if you don't expect a woman just to stay home, cook borscht and raise kids, then you should talk about it. You should be more engaging in your conversations. You should tell her this right away. It is also important to see a proactive attention from a man's side. When it comes to women, they want your proactive interest. They want your suggestions. They want your actions. And some of those actions are like listening to what she likes, and even when you're talking online, realizing it for her. For example, sending her a little gift, or hearing that she likes a certain book and sending her a certain book. So giving some material signs of your attention, but not overemphasizing the cost of it. Men also underestimate the power of their resources, and sometimes guys that are really well off, they are giving like very small bouquets of flowers or sending one rose, and it's kind of looks cheap, I would say. To some of the women it's like different when you are meeting online through a matchmaker, showing that you are actually a stable, serious, well-established man, and you are sending just one rose. That is considered like lack of understanding of what a rose means. And one rose is presented to a woman by a man one-on-one, because that rose means you are my one and only. And when you're sending it through a delivery service, it looks kind of funny, because this is not you who is giving it. Yes, you're paying for it, but it loses the whole message. And please understand me right. I'm not judging your money. I'm just giving you ideas that you can express your status in the class of gifts and the class of flower delivery you choose and you make. And then the man understands that you are actually living within your high level. But again, I know that now I will get comments from a guy thinking that I'm judgmental or I'm counting your money, but I'm not. Generally, women reject a man when they really feel that there is little in common. And then understand it sooner, and if they get it, they don't want to spend your time because again, I will emphasize, nobody's paying them to go on dates with you or to communicate with you, because you're talking on your own and you're getting her direct contacts. And it is okay for a man to reject a woman. Yeah, men think that, okay, if I don't like her, it's fine, she's not a scammer. But if she says no, then she's a bad girl. Yeah, somebody paid her to go on a date with me. Isn't it so? I find it kind of issue. We can talk more about rejections. And I have my matchmaking interview service, and you can see it in the description on the website possible.ua. And when you want to learn more about things that will work for you, things that will strengthen you, you can come and pay a visit to a professional matchmaker, and we can talk more about things that can greatly improve your dating scenarios and your success rate with women. Make sure you stay subscribed with Matchmaking Boutique by Natali channel, because I'm sharing positive ideas and things that really strengthen your power in communication with Ukrainian women and help you create a better love story. Well, I am absolutely convinced that love, family, and relationship are possible when you make a proactive effort to make it happen in your life.